Hey guys, it's Ashley. I am thrilled to see so many people doing videos. Video has a little near and dear to my heart because actually I majored in broadcast journalism in college and then went from there to working in TV and then went from there to training people how to talk to the media. So I actually used to do media training, and this is part of what I used to do. So I thought, I think I might be able to provide some tips. And I ain't going to make you people pay me all sorts of hundreds of dollars. So, by the way, if anyone wants to throw some sparkle studs my way, I'll take it. So let me just give you a few little tips that I try to go by when I'm doing video, and that when I used to train people to do video, this is what I would tell them to do. So the first thing that you'll notice is my background. This is something when you are setting up your shot, you want to take note of. So I am not in the best location. I am actually in a hotel on the side of I-85 in Atlanta, Georgia, because I have work meetings tomorrow. But I saw all these videos going on. I'm like, oh wait, this might be the time, because I don't have Chris screaming in my ear and I don't have cats running back and forth. But my point is, though, is that my backdrop is not great. Usually, you want to have a pretty clean backdrop. So, for instance, I might have what's over here, but all of this, like, you wind up looking at everything that's behind me, right? The other thing I did to make sure I had a clean backdrop before I started was actually I went over to right over there, where on the bedside table, because I had, like, my Parkers and my watch and, like this card or whatever it is. And that can be distracting in a backdrop. So I just wanted to remove it and make it a clean space. If I was at home, I would have also taken off the phone over there, but I couldn't move it, and I thought I was going to get in trouble, so I didn't. The other thing that you want to do is, in setting up your shot, is you want to make sure that you've framed it correctly, right? So clearly, I want to be showing off my arc and then my earrings. These are going on sale tomorrow. So I want to make that like my clear picture. And I want to go from about my bust line, because I'm wearing a shorter necklace, to right at the top of my head, and I'm cutting it off a little bit. That's a little bit more advanced. You don't have to worry about doing that. But from that, I'm going to be able to have a really nice shot, and I'm going to be nice and centered in the picture as I'm looking at myself over here. And that way people can see me, they can connect with me, and then they can see the whites of my eyes. That's what you want. You want someone to be able to connect to you through video, because that's why it's such a powerful medium. The other thing when you're setting up that shot is, I see a lot of people where clearly their computer is on flat. So I actually rigged my computer up so it's sitting on top of a Kleenex box right now to give it a little extra height. Think about when you're taking a selfie. You don't take a selfie like this, right? No, because then you have this situation happening. So instead, you usually take it from a little bit of a higher angle, right? Same thing with video. So if I were to show you what this would be like if I hadn't rigged it, see the difference? So you don't have as great of a shot of my jewelry. You also have like kind of more of like my neck situation, which is really not so attractive. So I'm going to change that. The other thing, guys, is, and see, again, it had a little bit too much height. So I went ahead and got it where it needed to be. Cutting off the top of my head. See my jewelry. That's what we want. The other thing is light. So yes, I've got a light back here. Normally I would try not to do that unless I had light in front of me. Now, I do have a light actually right behind my computer. So it's giving me a little bit of, you can see my face, but you want to have a nice illuminated face. They sell little lights on like Amazon for super cheap. So I would recommend getting one if you're going to be doing mini videos, or just find your best light until you can get one or want to get one. The other thing is steady video. So if you're using your phone, guys, get a little tripod. Seriously, they cost nothing and totally worth it, and it will make a big difference. Okay, so that's the setup. Now I'm going to get into the meat of it. I'm going to make this super quick. So set your shot, check your background, check your light. The other thing that you want to do is have a cheat sheet. You should have a little cheat sheet right in front of you about the things that you want to cover. I used to write them in Sharpie. In fact, I still sometimes do. And I don't have a Sharpie with me now, or I would, because I find it easy to like glance down and see, oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the riyadh. The riyadh is, and so it gives you little notes, little prompts. This is something when I was doing media training, I would also tell people to do. And you would come up with a few key messages. You would write down those little highlighted words that you wanted to make sure that you said. And that way, as you were talking to somebody, you could just kind of glance over and then keep on going. Now, you don't want to be doing this all the time like I have just been doing for a few minutes, because people want to see your eyes. People want to see the whites of your eyes. I want someone to do that in a video, by the way, whites of your eyes. And anyway, that will keep people engaged. The other thing is be excited. So unless you're not an excited person, and Jerry, I know that you're watching this and you're thinking, I'm not excited, but you are. You laugh and you are super fun. But for those of you out there who are like, I'm not really like an up person, that's all right. Don't be an up person. I am this wackadoodle all the time in person, and that's why when you see me on video, you are going to be thinking, oh yeah, that's Ashley. So just feel like you were talking to somebody else. And I have this horrible habit of looking down at my face while I'm doing something, because I'm like, oh, I'm talking to somebody. Oh wait, it's me. Never mind. And then I futz with my hair. So the things I want you to think about: setting up your camera shot so that you look fabulous and showing off whatever jewelry you want to show off. I also want you to think about your light, think about your background, and then I want you to think about what you say. And that is completely up to you. So say whatever you want to say, however you want to say it, and good luck. If this is helpful, let me know. I'd be happy to go into more depth, but this is like a super fast thing, and Ashley and I were just texting about it, and I thought I'd just put it out there. So enjoy, and hashtag STJoy. Huh? Okay, bye guys.